So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And they've got rid. And it's Bale. That is good strength. And he's managed to get free. Proves too strong, too smart. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Firmine. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Off the post! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Olise. Good ball over the top.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a... There's the shot! Goal! Germany! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's onside. Cross needs to be good.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw. they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. Well, that's been dealt with. Engaging. Can he finish? Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Van de Ven. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Doku going face to face with his great rival. Vieira. And here's Bale. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Thuram. Rice. Gullit producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fermin. Nicely shaped ball. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit is herring after that one. Van de Ven. Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball is over the line. Thuram. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Elise. It's run loose here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, this is a great position. Takes a shot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cameroon have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Elise. And it's Rice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Elise.
Cameroon are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's really well manoeuvred. Spread it left. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Thuram.
That's going in strongly.
Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now
That's good play from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, what has happened here? Cameroon needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a sharp pass. Nuno Mendes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. Bullet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a throw.
Substitution.
Bale is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pato. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Looking for options. He's having a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Bullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Shapes to shoot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. And
it's Pato! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alexander Pato actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cherki. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bullet. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'd like
Bullet
to draw your
picking up the
attention to
Man of the
screen
Match
right now
award,
for
and
information.
those...